Imagine standing at a gas station where oil costs pennies per liter, yet a simple bottle of water already costs twice as much. By 2050, this strange price reality flips worldwide completely. Water becomes the new black gold of civilization. Think deeper about what truly powers modern life daily. Oil moves cars forward, but water sustains life itself. Without water, food fails, factories stop, and cities collapse rapidly. Buckle up, because this shift rewrites everything about global wealth. The world already consumes water at an alarming pace today. Global demand reaches 4,600 cubic kilometers every year. By 2050, demand rises another 20 to 30%. Supply simply cannot keep up with this surge. Population growth ignites the first major pressure point worldwide. Nearly 9.7 billion people exist by 2050. Every person needs clean water to survive daily. More mouths to feed and hydrate drive demand sharply upward. Agriculture consumes the lion's share of fresh water globally today. 72% of water goes directly to farming. Crops and livestock both require massive and constant supplies. By 2050, global food demand increases nearly 60%. Farmers draw even more water from shrinking sources. Picture vast agricultural regions across India under extreme stress. Half of India's districts face severe water shortages by 2050. 30 major Indian cities risk near total water collapse. Rice paddies dry out, triggering food shortages and chaos. Industry places the next heavy burden on water systems. 15% of global water supports factories today. By 2050, industrial water demand explodes worldwide. Asia sees demand jump 250%. Africa experiences an even steeper 800% increase. Semiconductors, steel, textiles, and chemicals grind to a halt. Cities suffer the most under rising water scarcity pressures. Urban populations double in water-stressed regions globally, from 933 million to 2.3 billion. Nearly half of urban humanity fights for limited water access. Climate change accelerates this crisis dramatically. Longer droughts intensify stress on rivers and reservoirs. IPCC warns underground aquifers are shrinking dangerously fast. Aquifers supply 36% of household water globally. Over 2 billion people depend on these hidden reserves. Glaciers melt too quickly to replenish major rivers. Snowpacks vanish across critical mountain regions. Himalayan rivers once fed billions reliably. Ganges headwaters weaken and Indus flows diminish steadily. Patagonia dries while global water hotspots multiply rapidly. Pollution destroys what little clean water remains available. 80% of wastewater returns untreated into ecosystems. Sewage, fertilizers, and industrial waste poison rivers. Lakes turn toxic and freshwater sources vanish quickly. Oil follows a very different future trajectory. Global oil demand peaks within the coming decades. The IEA projects 113 million barrels daily by 2050. Electric vehicles and renewables steadily crush oil dependence. Oil prices may hit $100 per barrel briefly. Net zero scenarios push prices down near $25. New oil fields flood markets with excess supply. Oil remains replaceable in ways water never will be. Water has no true substitute anywhere on Earth. Desalination remains costly and energy intensive even today. Producing freshwater costs about $0.50 per cubic meter. Large plants reach $0.60 per cubic meter. Saudi Arabia leads global desalination production today. The region supplies 35% of desalinated water. They produce 2.2 billion cubic meters annually. Desalination consumes nearly 25% of national power. Solar helps, but scaling limits remain severe. Cape Town once stared directly at day zero. Dams fell to 14% capacity in 2018. The city cut water usage by over 50%. Daily consumption dropped to 481 million liters. Strict rationing and rain barely avoided disaster. California agriculture now faces similar water pain. Drought reduced surface water by 5.5 million acre-feet. That marked a 41% decline from average. Farmers pumped groundwater aggressively as costs soared. Central Valley land lies idle under water restrictions. Up to 1.2 million acres face shutdown. 80% of water flows to oceans for ecosystems. Farmers receive scraps and production drops sharply. India's megacities face a similar looming fate. WWF flags 30 cities at extreme risk by 2050. over half of India's population becomes urban. Urban demand overwhelms fragile water supplies rapidly. Investors already sense the global water shift. Water stocks outperform the S&P 500 consistently. The Bloomberg Water Index beats oil and gas. Water-focused ETFs post double-digit annual gains. Treatment plants and utilities become blue-chip investments. Oil futures fade compared to water assets. By 2050, 5 billion people face monthly shortages. Two-thirds of humanity scrambles for reliable water. Worst scenarios impact 6.5 billion people. Urban populations suffer the harshest consequences. Nearly 2 billion city dwellers lack secure supplies. 292 major cities endure chronic shortages. Oil demand plateaus by 2035. Renewables meet nearly all new energy growth. Water infrastructure expands across borders like pipelines. Water rights trade globally like financial futures. The water economy grows into a massive market. Technology pulls water from air and oceans. Conflicts erupt over rivers, dams, and reservoirs. Dead waterways spark geopolitical tensions and wars. Mass migration displaces hundreds of millions globally. Food prices rise first as harvests fail. No water means no food production anywhere. Economic systems collapse under mounting scarcity pressures. Businesses adapt quickly toward water-focused innovation. Water technology companies experience explosive growth. Treatment, recycling, and purification lead the surge. Your investment portfolio must reflect this shift. Oil rigs decay while reservoirs gain value. Day zero scenarios spread from cities worldwide. Water trucks ration daily survival supplies. Farmers abandon fields and shelves empty fast. Social unrest follows water scarcity quickly. Governments fall under blame for mismanagement. Innovation accelerates to avert total collapse. Atmospheric generators extract moisture from thin air. Nanotechnology cleans polluted rivers efficiently. Solar-powered desalination drives cost downward. $0.50 per cubic meter becomes achievable. Water recycling enters homes and industries widely. Grey water reuse cuts consumption dramatically. Policy finally prices water like oil. Markets allocate resources more efficiently than. Subsidies end waste and encourage conservation. Farmers adopt drip irrigation at scale. China builds massive water transfer systems. Neighboring nations watch nervously as flows shift. Brazil protects Amazon basin resources fiercely. African nations guard strategic rivers tightly. Hotspots like Patagonia and Brazil's São Francisco dry. The United Nations warns SDG 6 may fail. 2.3 billion already face water stress. Demand gaps reach 40% by 2030. Solutions require collective global action now. Household conservation makes meaningful differences quickly. Shorter showers save thousands of liters annually. Businesses lead innovation and infrastructure investments. Water scarcity investments outperform oil long term. By 2050, markets recognize water's true value. Water becomes more valuable than oil ever was. Oil fueled the past. Water builds future empires. Shift your thinking and your investments now. Pause and reflect on your next sip. Knowledge today costs less than water tomorrow.